Hi, I'm Tom Dengler with Alamo Heritage Quilt Guild. Welcome to episode 2 of our virtual show and tell series. Thanks to everybody that participated. I think we got some really nice quilts to show. If you'd like to participate in a future episode, just get a hold of me. Either I can come to you, or you can come to me, or you can send me a video like Jan did. They all work out really, really well. Let's get on with the show.
Hi everyone, this is my show and tell. I make this for my grandson. I did the cross stitch while I was recovering from surgery last spring, a year ago, and then pieced it together today and yesterday. I did the quilting and did the binding. I did a decorative stitch around. It's not the greatest, but it is homemade with love, and I'm excited to give it to him, and I even have a label for him. Really excited. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Ruth Willie, and this is a quilt of valor that I started many years ago and finally got it quilted. I'm going to give it to a friend of mine who was in Vietnam, and when I called his wife to ask her about it, she told me her 2 brothers were in Vietnam. So I have since then made 2 more quilts for them. Made one for my brother, who is a Vietnam vet, a man I used to carpool with. I'm going to make one. I've got his made, and let's see, was there any more? Oh yes, I decided to make a quilt for a friend of ours who was in the Gulf War, and he's already gotten his, and he fell in love with it. So this is what I'm working on today to finish it up. So hopefully we'll get all these quilts done by Veterans Day this year. So this is a pineapple.
The star came right out. One star came right out.
Yes, and if you look at the back, she quilted it with stars in the circles, so it turned out really nice. I didn't have any idea how it would be quilted.
Who did the quilting on?
Barbara Steers. So really glad this is finally going to go to someone who I think will appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
My name is Pam Miller, and this is fabric that I got at the Houston Quilt Show last year, which I guess is not going to happen this year, so I'm glad I went last year. And this is, I was going to make this at the retreat, and it was all cut out and everything, so I finished it, and yeah.
There it is.
So.
Okay, let's see the back.
Oh, and the back is just solid.
Label too.
It
And it has a label, yes. I've got
What's that pattern called, that block? Does it have
yes, right there, and yeah, it's
The Carpenter's Square
the carpenter
quilt.
square. Except I did kind of flip the squares so they would have a more of a color in the middle of them instead of, so.
It's got a good optical illusion.
Yeah.
Back, yeah.
Yeah,
Neat.
Nice.
Nice.
thank you.
Hi, I'm Millie Michigamba, and this is part of those bazillion 5-inch squares that I bought at the auction year before last, and I decided I had to use them up, so here I go. I got, this is Pat Spade's pattern for her 5-inch squares, so I put them all together, and this is part of my COVID project, and there they are. Then I have another one. This one is called Stars, Stars, and this is a stash quilt, believe it or not. They all came from my stash, which makes it free.
Yes.
And this one I also started during the COVID, and it became an obsession almost. I had to get it finished. So that's what I've been doing.
I'm Joyce Boyd, and this is my COVID quilt. It's called Raindrops, and this fabric came from Kerrville on a trip up there with the Wild Ones. No, actually it was with the Twisted Sisters. But, so I've done this, and I actually got the binding on my American Beauty, which is 100 by 100 that I started 9 years ago, and I finished about a year ago. It was my retreat quilt. I took it every year to retreat. So that's me.
Can you turn it the other way so we can see more of the fabric?
This
We
one?
can't see all the light. We can't see the contrast.
Oh, okay.
That's the bottom.
Let's turn it this way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, neat. That looks great. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's the block called?
It's called Raindrop.
Raindrop block.
Yeah, it's real easy.
I'm Linda Clark. Haven't done very much during COVID, but I was sewing the binding on. It's almost done, but not quite. And this was done at a workshop, and then Denise Brockmeyer's the one who quilted it for me. And then eventually I'll get Buddy to hang it up. Hopefully I might have more to show later.
All right, thank you.
Joanne wasn't able to send a video, but in Joanne's words, hope you can use these pictures for show and tell as they're all gone. First set went to Missouri to family. I am trying to make everyone a quilt. Big task as I am a family of 13 plus their kids. All were quilted since March, but only 4 were made. At least I have gotten something to show for being homebound. Hope this is what you requested. The first 2 were for my great nieces. The second 4, nephew and his family. Third, sister and brother-in-law. Fourth, wedding presents for neighborhood couple. And fifth, neighbor and her husband who are always there when you need help.